Screen displays white text and a black background. Tennis overhand serve. Coach Beth jumps into the screen.
Hey, Coach Beth here. We're going to be practicing our overhand serve for tennis. We just got done doing our underhand serve. So let's go ahead and now practice overhand serving. Just like when we did our underhand, you can choose to stand sideways, or some people for overhand actually will face the direction that they want to serve the ball. It's up to you. Either you choose is fine. If we are going to stand sideways, we want to make sure that that head of the racket is facing the direction we want the ball to go when we hit it. So it might be easier to start with your hips facing the area you want the ball to go. Holding the ball up high, higher than your head. Racket is held in proper position, forehand side, palm facing where you want, but up, all right, above my head, ball's above my head. I'm gonna bring the racket down, close to my shoulder, step where I want it to go, and then contact the ball high upward. I'm not gonna throw the ball to hit it. I'm actually gonna hit it right out of my hand. So right before I strike, I'm gonna release that ball up a little bit to be able to hit it. Now, a great skill to practice is just have a partner hold the ball up and just literally hit the ball to your partner, let it bounce. So I can stand here, good ready position. My ball is up high, my racket's up high, and I'm gonna contact the ball and hit it to the partner. Then I can grab another ball or get that ball again, hold it up. Non-preferred holding it high, racket is up, palm facing, all right, and hit the ball to my partner. Now, partners, important. Give feedback to your athlete. Let them know where that ball is going. Did it go to the left, to the right, too high, too low? That's gonna give them feedback on how to adjust the face of their racket. Okay, go ahead and practice about 10 times, hitting the ball high above, overhand striking it to your partner, and then we're gonna get going with the serve. Very similar, but as we hit to our partner, we're hitting more downward to the ground. When we serve, we wanna hit the ball upward to the sky to be able to go over the tennis net to our opponent. So go ahead and practice 10 times, hitting the ball down to your partner with an overhead strike. Hold the ball up high, racket it up high, feel where the ball is, bring your racket back, and then strike the ball. Take a step, strike. My follow through is downward here, ball up high, racket up high on my preferred shoulder. Good, step in the direction, strike the ball. Go ahead and practice.
Screen displays white text and black background. Time to practice. Coach Beth jumps into the screen.
Coach Beth here, you ready for some tennis? Overhand serving. All right, you're gonna need your tennis racket, your tennis balls, and your poly spot. We're gonna be using that today. So remember, we just got done practicing overhand striking the ball downwards. Now we're gonna be practice overhand serving the ball up high so it can travel over the tennis net. So get your poly spot, place it down on the ground, get your racket, holding it correctly, and then get your ball from your equipment kit. So, like the strike downward that we just practiced, the overhand serve, we're gonna shift the head of our racket from pointing downwards more so to pointing upwards. So we're gonna start with the ball in our opposite hand of our racket. We're gonna put it really up high above our head, and then I want you to take the racket and scratch your back with it. So put it behind your back. So elbow is up in the air. racket or rackets behind your back, elbow in the air, ball is up above your head. You're going to take that step and then bring this racket up to contact the ball upward so the ball goes a distance. Now you want your support person, whoever's helping you, to really be about 30 to 50 feet back. Your goal is to try to go ahead and hit that ball high in the air, but make sure after you contact that ball, you follow through, meaning you bring your racket down to your opposite hip. So let me show you. Standing sideways, or you can kind of face diagonally to where you're going to serve that opposite square across from the net. Ball is in my opposite hand of my racket. The ball is held high. What do I do with my racket? Got an itch on my back. Scratch the racket to my back. Then I'm going to lift the ball up and hit it right out. Try to hit it up into the air. Racket back, ball up, step, hit. Follow through all the way down. Let's try it again. Ball up, racket to the back, step, hit. Remember, the ball is going flying in the air, upward, good 30 to 50 feet. So make sure you're giving feedback to your athlete. Ball up, racket back, step, and swing. 3 more, and then you get to practice. Turning a little bit sideways, good ready position. Ball up, racket to my back.
Coach Beth is standing with the ball in her left hand above her head and a racket behind her back. Step forward with her left foot, strikes the ball,
Swing.
and follows through down to her left side.
All the way down. Watch me. Ball up. Racket to my back. Step. Swing high and follow through. Last one, and then it's your turn to practice overhand serve. Racket to my back. Ball up. Step. Swing and follow through. Down to my hip. Woo woo! Go tennis, you got this!
Screen displays white text and black background. Time to practice.